Welcome back, Interior Sports fans. Joe Cook in the sports seat once again with your Wednesday sports. The ASAA First National Bank State Soccer Tournament starts tomorrow, and two interior teams are in the field. Ladies first, the Lathrop Malamutes make their first appearance in the state tournament since 2007 after a 1-0 win over West Valley. It would turn out to be the MAC title game. The Mutes finished the year 9-0-2 overall and 6-0-2 in the MAC. Lathrop will face the Soldotna Stars, the Northern Lights Conference champions. The Stars are also undefeated with 15-0 overall record and 12-0 in the NLC. The Malamutes do like their matchup, though. Lathrop has an offense that can score at any time with Carly Fitzgerald, Alexis Shipman, and Savannah Garrett. They're also confident in the defense that has allowed only 2 goals all season, which features sophomore goalie Michaela Triplehorn, who has 9 shutouts this season. The young team is excited about their opportunity, and they don't feel too much pressure going into the biggest games of their young high school careers.
I think for the most part our team is very confident going in, and I think as long as everyone's healthy we'll be very strong and come out strong in the first game.
We really worked hard indoors, and Anchorage had grass before us, so we were still inside, so we were working even more harder before we can come on the grass, and it was really cool that we made it.
They've gotten the job done all year long, and we're hoping that continues down in state because that's going to be a major factor. We're going to see a lot more pressure than most of the teams that we faced earlier, and we've just got to hold our own.
And the West Valley boys soccer team will be the other interior team in the state soccer tournament. The Wolfpack will be facing defending champion South in their opening game. The South Anchorage Wolverines were second in the CIC this year, and the Wolverines shut out West Valley 3-0 back in late April. But since then, West Valley finished 9-3-2 and 7-0-1 in the MAC Conference, winning their 7th region title in 8 years. West Valley will count on their defense and timely offense led by Braden DeWeese and Connor Smith. They allowed 12 goals all year, and goalie Chris Wheat, he has 6 shutouts in conference play. If West Valley wins, they'll face Diamond or Juneau. Now, Diamond won the CIC this year, and Juneau is the SEC champions. Diamond and Juneau also won the 2012 and 2011 state titles. So the Wolfpack seem to be in the group of death, but they're optimistic they can make some noise since they've played South before earlier in the season, and they scrimmaged against a men's team last night to simulate South's play.
I got all the confidence in the world, these guys, and we can kind of play the underdog role, and we can kind of put that forward and say, hey, nobody thinks we can do anything, and maybe we can go down there and get an upset.
Because we're a sort of a younger team, we've had time throughout the season to advance and build up our style of play to meet what Howard wants, and I think that'll help us in our rematch against South.
We're pretty confident. We've managed to hold these last couple teams without letting them score. So I think if we can go down there and pretty much perform the same, we might come out with a win.
And last night at the South Davis softball fields, 2 MAC teams met in a rematch. The Hutchinson Hawks and North Pole Patriots. The Hawks are the only team to beat North Pole in conference play this year, and the Patriots, they remembered that. North Pole led 10-0 in the game, led by rising sophomore Carissa Ramos. She didn't walk anyone and gave up just 1 hit in 5 innings. She's actually a rising junior. Ramos was a force offensively as well, going 2 for 4 with a triple and an RBI. Paige Shimura had the big bat, going 2 for 4 as well with a home run, a double, and 2 RBIs. North Pole wins 12-0, clinching the #1 seed in the MAC Conference with a 10-1 record. It's almost a totally different team from a year ago with just 2 returners. This young, versatile team, mostly of freshmen and sophomores, or 11-5 overall. Ramos talks about her best game as a pitcher and her younger sister, Allison, as the catcher.
Well, my sister's the catcher, so I kind of just think of it as we're in the backyard playing, and I kind of zone out everything else except for like the batters and stuff, but it's kind of just like her and I.
Yeah, they're a really positive team. They like to have fun, and it's taken some adjusting on my part too, getting to know their personalities and working with that, and they have great attitudes. They bounce back really fast, and they've just kept that resilient attitude, and that's what's been getting us through.
And also at the South Davis Fields last night, Lathrop sweeps Monroe in a non-conference doubleheader with a couple of shutouts themselves. Lathrop won 4-0 in Game 1 and 8-rip in Game 2. Kelly Reagan led the way, striking out 8 batters in each game. 5 Malamutes had RBIs, including Diana Wilson, who had 2 hits as well, and Selena Maxwell's triple went for an RBI. And also last night in high school baseball at Groudon Memorial Park, Monroe defeated Delta 15-5 in MAC baseball. Scooter Bynum showed why he was the state Gatorade Player of the Year, going 3 for 4 with a 2-run home run, 2 triples, scored 3 runs, and he had 3 RBIs. That's the stat line there. Wendell Standing added 2 hits and 2 ribbies as well. The win brings the Rams to 4-4. And the last note for tonight, the Region 6 championships in gymnastics, high school gymnastics, will be tomorrow at 5 o'clock at Gymnastics Inc. We'll have coverage of that and more this week. And that'll do it for sports tonight. Thanks for rocking with me for a little while. Mike Schultz is next with your full weather forecast, and we'll catch you next time.